Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the best cards that they have released for this promo. CRESPO is looking unbelievable. Those stats are going to be crazy in game, and I'm not sure if these icons upgrade, but even if they don't, this one is not one to miss. So make sure if you want him free to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this, and everyone you play in champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Sky Coach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. First of all, looking at the card itself, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. We've got some incredible stats here. I mean, having even reasonably good defensive stats, obviously 47 defense, but the physicality there is unbelievable. The agility, the stamina, everything is looking good on this card. If we go over to the playstyles plus, power shot plus, we've got technical plus, we've got aerial plus, some really big ones there that are definitely worth their while. So obviously having a look here, it's a card that you're going to want to get. Now obviously it might be one you take time to, you might spend a little while on this one. I might knock at this sort of over time. I think this one would be a good sub for me. I've got too many good attackers right now, but still he probably makes at least the bench. So you can see here the packs aren't awful, but we are going to need a lot. So 92, 91, 91, 90, 90, 89, 89. We've got some team of the week or team of the season guarantees there. And then the same for this one here. Now, obviously, these two are going to be easy. We don't really need to talk about these. And guys, make sure to get this done because you can have this icon for 5 games, see how you feel with him and get a feel of the card. Scrolling down there, though, I mean, if we look at the 92 squad, it's not got a team of the season requirement because you literally would have to use a team of the season for this unless you're doing an all icon squad. So it's a pretty guarantee that you're going to need tots here. You're going to need a lot of big cards. Of course, we've got the new promo, which of course has all of these upgrades from which we can of course use a plethora of these to contribute, but you're gonna really need to grind out. Now remember, we have lost the daily bronze, silver and gold challenges. Unfortunately, EA decided, you know what, we're not going to reset these. Of course, we've got a few challenges here that might help you. You know, the 84 times 7, although it is a gamble, it can potentially be really good for you. If you get promo cards that are useless, they can go straight in. We've got the tradable team of the week upgrade. If you haven't done this already, this is going to be good for contributions here. You want to ignore these if you haven't done them already. If you're just going for this CRESPO, ignore all these team of the season packs because they are all pretty much duds and you're going to be wanting to go for CRESPO instead. Now what we're going to need to do is invest into the premium mixed league upgrade. So essentially this SBC is going to cost you 18,000 coins. Yes, it's got a cost initially, but you will get those coins back. How it works is the cost of the SBC is 18k. You get 2 tradable packs and 3 untradable. What you do is all of the untradable packs, you use the cards to craft back in, and then you might have to spend like an extra 2k for your second set. So overall, 2 sets in, you're 20k down, but from that 20k, you've got 10 packs because you've done 2 sets. Now, of those packs, you do also have 4 tradable packs. So you sell off everything in the tradable packs apart from Lib and Sud cards, which will just be recycled in. And with those tradables, you're going to recoup your investment. Essentially, you then repeat this process again. And as you're going, obviously, you're getting more cards and more coins each time. And eventually, 1, it's free. And 2, you can just spam the cards in and essentially start making profits. So although you have to spend, you get those coins back. And of course, as always, there's a link in the description of how to do that method a little bit better, a little bit clearer, about a 10-minute video to give you a bit of a thorough explanation. But once you begin that process, that's where we can start calling things free and start actually using those cards to contribute to CRESPO. Now, first of all, what we're going to need. The 85 times 5 is going to be useful here. The 78 times 3 is also going to be useful here. If we have a look along here, we don't really have a lot of upgrades that are going to be contributing. So the first aim is get this one done. The second aim is to craft those gradually. And then what we're going to be having a look at is other places that we can get packs. Is there anywhere else? Obviously, if we have a look at the live stuff at the moment, there are a few things that we could go and aim for. If you want to make sure you get in the day festival or football daily play completionist, this one is going to be a banger to just get you a really decent pack at the end. That's good contributions towards things. Seasonal wise, I mean, having a look at just getting some of these done and knocking away as many of these as possible, it just makes sense, guys, because anything extra is going to be a good contribution. Now, what we're also going to have to do is head over to the team of the week player pick, because we're going to start needing these, because as far as we get away from team of the season, I mean, me personally, I know I'm going to lose the team of the seasons I have in my club. I'm getting to the point where actually, although I've got a lot of them, eventually with the SBCs we're doing, you know, even just the icon SBCs alone, I'm going to no longer have team of the season. So what is my next step going to have to be? I'm going to have to spam a hell of a lot of these packs right here. So we're going to go for 82s, I think, for this one. Is it an 82 squad? No, it is an 82 squad. So actually we're going to go for 81s on this one. Makes it very simple to complete. You put 284s in, the rest of 81s. It's the cheapest way to do it. I find this SBC tedious because in itself, it's annoying that they've done 2 SBCs. I would have rather had the accumulated cost of those 2 SBCs in 1 SBC. Would have been easier, but I suppose it is also, I think, in a crafting sense better because you can lose your lower rated cards, your 81s that would only go into sort of other spam packs. You've got a place for them here, which is, I suppose, a good thing. And one thing you have to remember with this SBC as well, of course, is that by doing it, you're also going to get packs back. So even though there is like a cost to it, you do get like 6 or 7k back from that cost. So you're not really having to spend that much. We'll pop that 83 in there just to get that rating done. And then let's do the second squad. And we've got the second one done there. So we've used 185, a couple 83s and some 82s. Now we've got, of course, our team of the week here. Now, luckily, we've got ourselves an 87. Recently, I would say the SBCs that we've been doing, we haven't really been getting as nice of a result from them. Like usually I'd always get an 88 from that. Haven't seen that as much recently. But of course, 87 there. What that does is if we go over to the 85 times 5, which of course I would suggest completing these on a daily basis because things like CRESPO, you know, it's not going to come in one session. It's going to take you a little bit of time to craft that. It's always worth getting those done as much as possible. So we get Arujo in there. I packed Ruben Diaz twice, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but Ruben Diaz seems to have been popping out of that one store pack like nobody's business. So seems like EA had some intent to maybe drop his price a bit. I saw Walker had a price dent, which is nice. I might re-pick him up, give him another test. I tried him before, didn't really like him. He didn't have the aura at centre back that, like, I had right back aura's evolution, right? Right back Walker's evolution, and I can't lie, that card had aura. That card, I could slap that any game and it would do well. And then I get this upgrade thinking it's going to be as good, and it just wasn't. Like, it just didn't have this aura at centre back that I was expecting from a Walker card, which you're known to expect from that Walker card because Walker is that guy. Walker is he is that guy, so I should be expecting it, but unfortunately we took an L there. So of course, remember, we've got exchange packs as well. So when we look at what we're going to do here, which is the 85 times 5 rare gold players packs. Now obviously the chances are we might get a promo card, we might get trash, but it's going to contribute to what we're doing next. So we've got a German goalkeeper there, Bayern Munich. I think that's just a standard Neuer card, is it? So that's an 87. So that's an exchange pack off the bat, which is obviously a good thing. That's something we can definitely use. What we've got on the other side of the card though is, I don't know who that is. We've got Zalewski. Now, yes, that card is useless to me in a sense of, am I ever going to use that card? No, I mean, it's, you know, good stats to be fair, but it just won't fit my team. Perfect for the SBC. So that's, I mean, if you look at those 5 players, that would cover the majority of a high rated squad. So that's actually really decent, but Neuer and Trippier we already have, so that's fine. Neuer and Trippier will go into exchange packs. Now, surprisingly, EA took away the daily golds, daily bronzes and silvers and not the exchanges. Not that I want them to, it's just odd that they took away something that was a really good hand in hand. I think it was silly of them because it definitely doesn't help the engagement in the game when a lot of people are using them to continue to craft, but I understand they were a temporary SBC. Now they've continued to extend these, so although I'm disappointed in that, I've kind of got to say fair enough, they've continued to extend the exchanges because of how useful they are for everyone. Now we've slotted those 2 in. Let's open the relevant exchanges to see what we would have got. Obviously the lowest one, 85, is going to be that 7 player pack. Now I've still got some good cards in those 2. Oh, it was Trippier, not Laporte. That's me being slow. Now, I've actually found the exchanges recently, especially in this promo, have been better. So I don't know. I feel like EA have really picked pack luck up. I'm not trying to promote opening packs ever, but I kind of think that they've zhuzhed it up a bit. I mean, from the promo packs that I have opened, they've been very good. I've seen a lot of special cards. As you can see, even 84s in that 7 player pack. And if we scroll a little down, I think the next one is the, I must have 11 and then the 19. So this is for the Neuer that we got. So we got, oh, I don't know if, is that Koulibaly? Koulibaly. So we got 2 84s out of that, which is decent. We then got Smalling, further 84s. We've got players that we could luckily put into different SBCs and move forward with. So very good contributions. Of course, as usual, if you want more info on FIFA, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a like down below and of course subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.